how to make shea body butter, or how I make my own fragrance bar shea body butter, 100% shea. Here we have unrefined pure shea butter from the Niger States, a natural moisturizer that contains vitamin A, E, and other amino acids good for the skin. This butter comes from a nut called caranite nuts, found in West Africa and in Africa, mostly in the middle belt of Nigeria. It's been used by African women for over 1,000 years. The trees grow like in a bush form, and it takes a very long time for the plants to mature. So it's a very delicate plant that we need to preserve, and that is why most of us who are into shea body butter think it's time for us to begin to preserve this fine natural moisturizer. For the purpose of this demonstration, I have taken a certain quantity, which is 500 grams, that I will show you what I do when I do my own productions. I have already melted the shea butter in this bowl. What I'm going to do now is to begin the process of beating it. As you can see, it's pure, natural. I haven't done anything to it, it's just melted. I have already measured it. It is 500 grams. I measure because I already have a formula. The formula in which I use to produce it. So I need to put it in proportion with the amount of oils I'm putting on and the kind of oil I'm putting on. Before we start, I have 4 different kinds of oils that I normally put in my shea body butter. I have pure olive oil. This oil is also a very good oil for skin, light, not so heavy, and very good for the skin. Then I have sweet almond oil, a special oil gotten from almond fruit. It's also very good for the skin. Then I have my signature scented oil that I use to create the signature fragrance of my products. So this is what it is here and here. Here I have 3 samples of sizes of jars that I'm going to use to fill. This is what I use for my own production. Then I have of course my working materials. I have my measuring spoon, which I use to measure the oil because of the formula I use. And of course I have my local scooping spoon that I use to fill up my jars, and my spatula. So now we shall start the beating process. The beating process will turn it into the butter that you see in containers of fragrance bar products. It's not a very difficult procedure. So this is what I use to beat it. Color and the change in texture of the product. Now you can do this for a period of time until you get the kind of result that you want. The quantity of the shea butter will determine how long you would beat. But for this demonstration, it didn't take so long. As beating takes place all over the bowl. As you can see, it is changing color and texture, showing you that it's undergoing a process of beating. You keep doing this until you get to the stage that you so desire. You can see how from beating it for over a few minutes that the color has changed, and so also the consistency. This is how you keep beating until you get exactly what you want. But right now we shall put our oils in here before we continue to beat. So right now we're going to put our oils in here. I will start with the olive oil, the pure olive oil. It's got it from a plant, an olive fruit plant. You can see that it's organic, it's pure, and it adds a lot of moisturizing components to the skin. That's why I use it for my body butter. I already have my formula, so I'll just measure in line with the formula I have and in line with the quantity I already have of the shea butter. Then I also have sweet almond oil. Almond is a plant that is not grown here, but the oil is very good after extraction. So I also use that oil, though rare, on my products. And I'm going to just measure in line with my formula. One must know that shea butter can only be stored in a cool and dry temperature. When it comes in contact with extreme heat, it will melt. When it comes in contact with extreme cold, it will solidify. That's how you know the quality of pure shea butter. You can see how it has formed from the fitting process over a long period of time. Now what I want to do now is to put in my signature fragrance oil to give it that scent that people know this product for. You can see how fluffy it looks. It's almost as good as something you can eat. Very fluffy, very nice, very natural. Now I'm going to add my signature scent that gives it that fragrance that you all know my product, this product for. Sorry. In line with the formula too, I'm going to put in the quantity that is so desired in line with our formula. This is a measuring spoon, so it's already got its calibration. So I'm just using in line with the measurements seen on the spoon. So I'm going to repeat it one more time, just so that we can then pour it into the jars. I'm going to repeat it for a few more minutes. If not, it's as good as done. Now you can use this shea butter on your skin, on your face, and get the maximum benefits of using pure shea butter. You can see how it has come out. No lumps. Our pure shea body butter is ready. This is the part I enjoy the most. Scooping it into the bowls, or different containers. Now I have 3 different containers here. This I call the bag tin. You can put it in your bag when you're moving around, just to have your shea butter close to you all the time. Here I call this the travel size. It's 4 ounce. You can travel with this, and in line with the airline regulations, you can put it in your hand luggage. Now this is a table size. It's 8 ounce, regularly for the table, and then you can have it in your room for the children as well. Like I said earlier on, shea butter should be preserved in a cool and dry environment. When it comes in contact with extreme heat, it can melt. In extreme cold, it can be solid, but the moment it comes in contact with your skin, temperature on the body actually allows it to melt and fit into your skin. So that's why you see it absorbs easily. No matter how much you take and put on your skin, it's absorbed immediately. I enjoy using my local spoon to scoop it in because it gives me the control I need when scooping in. So I'll start with the smaller tin. Then the next one. Our production of 500-gram pure shea body butter into fragrance bar 100% pure shea body butter, which is 100% natural, 100% pure organic oils components, 100% lovely homemade and handmade, 100% Nigerian, 100% supported by Better Life program for African rural women. Thank you very much.